beautiful people. I am here with a smile on my face, but honestly a little bit of a heavy heart. I am a board member of a wonderful not-for-profit called She Is Heard, and we are here to provide resources and support for women in the space of women's health and maternal health, things of that nature. Yesterday reminded me very vividly of why I am passionate about this work, and I am now more involved in this work. So I had an appointment with a specialist. I've been having issues with my hip, unfortunately, and I'm not here simply here to talk about that. I'm fine. God is good. He is a healer. However, while I was in the appointment, the doctor that I will never be going back to, who I will not name, basically told me that I need to lose weight and that I'm fat, and that was probably the main reason that my hip was having these issues. And as I looked at this man, I realized as he kept talking that he hadn't read my chart. He hadn't looked at my chart. He had no interest in trying to figure out what the real issue was. Mind you, as you may or may not know, I've recently been on a very intentional weight loss journey. So I've lost at this point just over 80 pounds. And that's also at the very top of my chart, which is part of the reason why I'm having these joint issues, because I'm losing this major amount of weight and my body is trying to level itself out. He couldn't have looked at my chart. He couldn't have read my chart, because that's one of the first things on my chart. So I wanted to make sure that women on here understand that there are a lot of other women that are having these same issues. And this is why I'm so passionate about it, because doctors, doulas, nurses, they can speak for us. They understand from a scientific standpoint. They understand from an educated standpoint. But there are those of us who are out there that understand from a personal standpoint, that have the experience and have the intellect, have the dialect, have the wherewithal to be able to speak and advocate and express ourselves in a way that other people can understand and absorb information and make sure that we are heard. So I just want to come over here and talk about that this morning, because I know I'm not the only person that has these experiences, and it's definitely hard to stand up for yourself and or even recognize when you're in that moment, because it happens so much to us. And so if this happens to you, has happened to you, you don't have to be ignorant about it. You don't have to go off, even though you can if you want to, because it's very disrespectful. But don't go back to that doctor. Find you a new one. That is your right as a person getting medical care. You can request a new doctor. You can request a change. You do not have to go back to them. And you also can report them, which you should do, because it's a lack of care and it is a point of concern. So anyway, I hope you all have a great day, a blessed day. Understand that God is with you. He is covering you. And no matter what we face, we will and we can be okay. I love you guys. I will talk to you later. Bye.